Sec. Okay. All righty. So here we are, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Power Animal Journey. And this is a great subject and the beginning step often for people practicing shamanism. And also, it's a wonderful journey to do if you have a power animal already, to come together with your power animal, to thank your power animal for being in your presence. And sometimes we need a second power animal. It's always good in my world, I believe, to have a two-legged and a four-legged. Two-legged being a winged one, and a four-legged being, any other type of animal that walks the earth. And so they all have different properties, they all have different medicines, and so they help you in different ways. So, for instance, I remember getting caught in a snowbank, and if you could just mute yourself, everyone, thank you. I remember getting caught in a snowbank and I couldn't get out of the snowbank, and something told me to call Raven in. So I said, Raven, come in. I was running out of gas and it was cold and it was, stormy. And all of a sudden this energy came in and I just backed out and drove away like it was nothing. And so I knew in that moment, Raven's the one that I call when I need some quick help and some magic. Now, if I'm getting out of my car late at night in the dark somewhere in an area I don't know, I might call in Black Panther. If I want to have fun, I might call in Wolf, which brings in all that howling, right? And so all of the different animals are here for a reason. And it's okay to look it up in animal speak or to look it up online. What does this animal means? But it's much more potent to really connect in with the spirit of the animal and to ask the spirit of the animal, why did you show up? You see a snake while you're walking, or bunny runs by, or hawk is circling overhead. Ask the animal, because anything that you read online is someone's opinion. It's not the actual frequency of the animal, and they show up to give you messages. Okay. So I'm going to start by, I always pick a card when I do this journey. And I like to use, tonight I like to use the Nature Spirit Oracle deck. And so I picked a card before we got on asking, what will everyone need to hear? What does the group consciousness need to hear? And it's shapeshifter. Okay. And so I'm going to read what it says for you. You can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. In earth-based cultures, shapeshifters had the mystical ability to transform into other forms of consciousness. So some shamans do shapeshifting when they're doing healings. They'll shapeshift into their power animal so that when they're extracting, they'll use their paws or talons to extract dis-ease out of the body, okay? Or we may just make sounds of the different animals because they're a part of us and in us and around us, because we don't want to use our own energy. We want to use the power animals to come in and to help with healing. It's said that these beings were not imagining that they were changing into a specific animal, plant, or stone. They could actually morph into another shape. Just because most people today don't think it's possible doesn't mean it's not true. This card chose you because it wants you to know that your past does not need to equal your future. Simply shifting your point of view or your belief system can bring an entirely new destiny into being. To deepen your ability to shapeshift, simply imagine that you're an animal, bird, plant, or stone. This card is perfect for tonight. Make it as real as you can. Doing this deepens your ability to shift your beliefs and limiting decisions that perhaps have held you back from fulfilling your highest destiny. Okay, so for those of you that have not done my shamanic journey circles, we always start with a song and we start with a card, and then I talk a little bit and I take you on a journey. Sometimes I drum on the journey, and other times I do a guided meditation journey. And tonight I'm going to do some drumming. And so I want to talk a little bit about power animals. The belief is that when you're born, you have a power animal. And some shamans believe that most babies have bear as their power animal. That's why we were given the stuffed bear, the stuffed animal bear. And so bear is a common power animal that you have when you're born. As time goes on, you need different animals. Bear could leave and wolf could come in, chipmunk, squirrel. I remember in my teens having posters of tigers in my bedroom. I don't know how that came about. I must have asked for them. And I remember just having all these tigers, and that must have been my power animal. And I must have just said, Mom, I want tiger posters. But it somehow protected me and made me feel protected. And then as time went on, I didn't feel drawn to tiger anymore. And then another animal came in. And when you practice shamanism, you can have a whole zoo of animals that come in, and you can journey and connect with them, and they'll offer to be your power animal, like what we're going to do tonight. Or you can go to a shaman and have them do a journey and actually blow the animal into you. It's called the shaman's breath, where we would go and ask what animal is right for you now, and we would blow it into you, which often happens in the soul retrieval session. So tonight, what we're going to do today, whenever you're listening to it, whether you're live or whether you're listening to it at your own leisure, this is an opportunity to connect in with your power animal. And so the theory is, if you don't have a power animal, that's when your bronchial area gets affected, asthma, pneumonia, bronchitis. Usually when people come to me with that situation, I do a very simple power animal journey, which can take under an hour to do, and then they feel better. I was even written up in the newspaper for a couple of people that got cured of asthma that they had as a baby. And just from one session, one power animal retrieval. And so anything is possible in shamanism. We work outside of time and space, and it's fun and it's beautiful and it's magical. So I'd like to take you on a magic carpet ride. And I will start by just giving you the big picture. So we're going to start, I'm going to use my rattle and call in the spirits, north, south, east, and west, above, below. And then I will take you on a guided meditation journey to meet your power animal. Okay, so we're going to do two different things. We're going to do the guided meditation. And then when I feel like you're with some power animals and you're ready to work through that, then I'm going to start drumming just to make sure that you can hear me with the drumming going on. So in this journey, you will be going to the lower world. So in shamanism, we believe that there's the upper world above the earth, there's the middle world, which is earth, and then there's the lower world beneath the earth. We don't believe in hell or that there's anything bad down there. We believe that the lower world is where the power animals live, and it can look similar to, a jungle or a big open field like Africa. There could be rivers and creeks and things like that. It's very, very earthy. And when you go to meet your power animal, here's the recipe, okay? Here's the formula. When you journey and you get to the lower world, you just stay still and say, I'm here to meet my power animal. I'm here to meet my power animal. And your power animal has to come and go 4 times. okay? It has to come and go 4 times. And what that means is that, let's say eagle comes, and then you see fox, and then you see eagle again, and then you see gorilla, and then you see eagle again. After the 3rd time of seeing a power animal on this type of journey, people usually say, oh, it's got to be eagle. I'm just going to stop right here. But what can happen is then eagle can disappear altogether, and then boom, gorilla comes in one, then you see gorilla in the water, then you see gorilla hanging from a tree, and the other power animal can come forward. So the power animals know that they need to come and go 4 times. So let's say that animal comes and goes 4 times, then you ask it, are you my power animal? And it will give you a yes or no. And remember, they're not going to talk like human beings. For some people they do, but for the most part, you may just get yes. Sometimes I will have a power animal make a blowing sound, and there will be a little bit of fire with a little message that says yes or no on the end of the fire or on their tongue. And that's how it can happen for me, but everybody's different. It might shake its head no, it might shake its hoof yes, it will give you a crystal clear message. I do suggest when starting out, if this is new for you, to stay away from insects and spiders. Always stay away from fanged fish and fanged reptiles, okay? So a fanged snake coming at you is very different than snake, okay? And so in this journey, you're going to come together with the power animal, thank it. When you discover it, thank it. And then when the journey's over, I will talk you through it, and you will come back from the lower world up into your body, into the middle world. And so for some people, when they journey, they see themselves doing it. And for other people, they really feel like they're leaving their body and they're going down. Everybody's different, and there's no right or wrong way. And I want to invite you to just use your imagination and just pretend. If I were to pretend that I was going to go on a journey to meet my power animal, what would that be like? And when you're in the lower world, if I were to pretend that my power animal's here, what would that be like? So that energy of pretending, what it does is it opens up some of your intuitive realms, and it helps you to let go of, am I doing it right? I thought it was going to be wolf, so am I making it up? All of that. You're not making any of it up. Your intuition is going to be open and keen, and it will be perfect just as it is. Okay. So I'd like you to just take a moment and just, roll your shoulders and just get relaxed. And it's always good to have a bandana or an eye pillow. And they say that shamans see in the dark, because when our eyes are covered, then our other senses open up. We can hear better. We can kinesthetically feel more. Our audio, our third eye, everything opens up. If you think you might fall asleep, definitely don't lay down, because you don't want to miss the journey. If it's been a long day, or you're the type of person that falls asleep as soon as you sit down or lay down, then just sit up, put your bandana on, or close your eyes and dim the lights, and just allow yourself to sit up so that you can stay awake. And putting that first finger and thumb together on your right hand, first finger and thumb on your left hand, just putting your hands down by your side, is likely to ground you. It's a hand mudra that will ground you. And when you're grounded, you're more likely to stay awake. Okay. And so that's the whole goal. You can shut off your cameras if you like, or keep them on, whatever you want to do. And just take a few moments, take a few breaths, start getting ready. And as I'm calling in the spirits, do your own private prayers saying, I am so grateful to be able to connect with my power animal right now. And start communicating. Even if you don't know who your power animal is, start communicating with your power animal. Okay, I'm going to light a little bit of sage. And again, time and space is an illusion. And so no matter when it is, when you're listening to this or where you are, you'll be able to feel the frequency of the sage. Creator, Great Spirit, God, Goddess, all that is, Mother Earth, Father Sky, all of the different names that we have for you, beautiful universe. We welcome and greet you for this journey right here and right now. Spirits of the East, all of the winged ones, raven, crow, hawk, eagle, hummingbird, sister wind, come and be present right here and right now for this journey. Thank you for assisting everyone right here and right now on their journey to meet their power animal. Thank you, spirits of the South, the beautiful spirits of fire. Surround everyone in a gentle, beautiful ring of fire so that all obstacles, inner saboteurs, anything that would get in the way of people connecting in with their power animals just dissolves away. Imagining that that ring of fire around you is fortifying and replenishing your organs, your chakras, your meridians, your spine. Everything is lighting up. You're transfiguring, filling up with light from your feet all the way up to the top of your head, around your entire body. Imagine you have a star that lives inside of you and it's illuminating your entire body, healing your digestion, strengthening your immune system. Good. Thank you, spirits of fire. Thank you, spirits of the West. Thank you, Bear, who lies in the West, for creating perfect order. Thank you, Bear, for bringing our chakras, our meridians, our spine, our organs, our hormones, our digestion into perfect order. Thank you, spirits of the West, the spirits of the rivers, the creeks, the lakes, the ponds, the vast ocean. Thank you for merging with the waters in our bodies. Thank you for cleansing and purifying the waters in our bodies, our inner reservoir. Thank you, spirits of the north, the tree spirits all around us, the power of the mountains, the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the stone people, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the thunderbirds. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the earth elements being fully present right here and right now. And thank you, Mother Earth, for holding space as we walk your earth each day. Thank you, Mother Earth, for holding space as we walk your earth each day. Thank you, Mother Earth, for holding space as we walk your earth each day. We are grateful, Mother Earth, for holding space for us as we walk your earth each day. And we are getting ready for our journey. And as we get ready for our journey, please mute yourself, everyone. Thank you. As we get ready for the journey. And I invite you to slip into an envelope of peace. To just let go of the moment that happened right before this moment and to move into a shamanic state of consciousness. And to move into a shamanic state of consciousness means connecting in with all of the elements that I just invited and saying a short prayer. Thank you for my power animal coming to me in this journey. So again, I'm going to talk you through a guided meditation journey, and then I'll do a little bit of drumming when it's time for you to actually meet the animal. And then when it's time to come back, I'll talk you through that. So here we go. So imagine that right outside of your window is a magic carpet, and it brings you right over to your favorite tree. And if you don't have a favorite tree, just imagine, you know that there's trees outside of where you are right now because there's tree spirits all over the earth. And imagine that you go right over to that tree on that magic carpet. And on the magic carpet, anything can happen. You can fly, you can go up waterfalls. You have the magical child inside of you, and you have that magic child and your higher self and all of your guides that are right here and ready for you now to do this journey. Imagine that you are over at the tree and the tree opens and you go down deep inside of the tree on this magic carpet. You're soaring down into the earth through the tree, right through the trunk, going all the way down through the trunk to the very, very bottom of a tunnel. And imagine the tunnel is filled with crystals and gems, and it's beautiful and it's lit with light. And you move to the very end of the tunnel now. And you come out of the tunnel and you are in the lower world. Imagine I am in the lower world, stating it 3 times. I'm in the lower world. I'm in the lower world, stating it in your mind. And you're looking around and noticing all of the earth elements of the lower world. There may be rivers, creeks, lakes, ponds. It may just be an open field. It may look like Africa or a jungle. There's no right or wrong. It's your lower world. It's your imagination. Good. Okay. And so now that you're there, I'm going to start drumming. And I'd like you to state your intention without moving around a lot. Just stating, my intention is to meet my power animal. My intention is to meet my power animal. And let the drum beat bring you into a theta state. And knowing that that power animal has to come and go 4 times. And once you connect with the power animal, just ask the power animal, would you give me a healing? I'm going to drum for about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so just finishing up with your power animal right now. And if you have not met a power animal, know that there's one there. Maybe it's just not time for you to feel it or sense it. Just close your eyes and send your gratitude to the power animal. Feeling the joy and the peace and the support coming from this animal. Spend a couple more minutes while I drum. Now I'm going to do the call back. It's a specific drum beat. Call you back, and I'd like you to retrace your steps. Come back up the root of the tree. I'm going to drum quicker. Just imagine that you're coming back up the root of the tree through the tunnel. Through the tree, calling all parts of yourself back. Into the crown of your head, into your body, thanking the magic carpet, your guides, your higher self, whoever got you there and back. Make sure you're fully back in your body. Now I'd like you to just close your eyes and imagine that that power animal is living inside of your heart. And imagining what it will be like tonight to go to sleep, knowing, see yourself tonight laying in your bed, going to sleep, knowing that you have a beautiful power animal that's your ally, that's your guardian spirit guide, your protector, so that you have beautiful dreams. And some of the dreams aren't always beautiful, but you work through a lot of your subconscious issues through your dreams. Just knowing that you have that beautiful animal with you tonight. And imagine that the animal is with you right now. And you can personify it instead of it living in your heart. You can imagine that the animal's sitting next to you right now, or laying on the ground, or perched on your shoulder if it's a winged one. And let's just take a few minutes and do that right now and just fully embody. And if you have more than one power animal, then imagine both are there. Just fully embody and feel these animals and feel the support. Let that strengthen your back, your digestion, your immune system, your lungs, to know that you have a spirit guide, an ally that has your back. Just feel into that for a few moments, and I'll be silent. Good. And now opening your eyes and coming back fully. And I'd like to do a little bit of a thanking of the spirits and then sing a medicine song. And then I will shut off the recording. And for those of you that would like to share for a couple minutes what your journey was like, your power animal, or any questions or comments, you're welcome to do that. So I'd like to thank all of our guides and angels, allies, and power animals for being fully present. The spirits of the East, the South, the West, the North, Mother Earth, Father Sky. Thank you for healing us. Thank you for healing our planet. Thank you for creating rains in the area that need rain. Thank you for creating warmth in areas that need warmth. Thank you for healing everyone and everything that needs healing, including ourselves. We are so, so grateful to be here together as a group in a shamanic state of consciousness together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And come to us, beautiful power animals. Come to us in our dream time so that we can feel you, we can see you in dream time. So let's imagine that we're holding hands, and I'm going to sing the circle song. I circle around the boundaries of the earth. I circle around the boundaries of the earth, wearing my long wing feathers as I fly, wearing my long wing feathers as I fly. I circle around the boundaries of the earth. Oh, thank you, spirits, and thank everyone for coming tonight. I thank whoever is watching this at a later time, again, knowing that time and space is an illusion and this circle is still together. So be it, so it is. Amen and aho.